Today, we're embarking on an extraordinary journey through the last decade of gaming, where we'll be ranking the top 10 Game of the Year games. These aren't just games though, they're groundbreaking experiences that have captivated millions worldwide. They've pushed boundaries, set new standards, and provided countless hours of entertainment. From awe-inspiring narratives to groundbreaking gameplay. We've got a lot to cover, but before we jump right in, let us know down in the comments which is your favorite game of the last decade. Starting at our list at number 10 is Control by Remedy Entertainment. This 2019 title is more than just a game, it is a fusion of interactive storytelling, innovative gameplay, and cinematic visuals set in the oldest house, a shifting, unpredictable building in New York. Control places you in the role of Jesse Faden. As the newly appointed director of the Federal Bureau of Control, Jesse navigates a labyrinthine world teeming with paranormal phenomena. The narrative is deep, enriched with mysteries, and the lore is as compelling as the gameplay. Control blends reality warping abilities with versatile combat systems. The environment itself plays a crucial role, often morphing and reacting to your actions. In its stunning art direction, which by the way won the Best Art Direction at the Game Awards in 2019, creates an atmosphere that's both eerie and mesmerizing. From telekinetically hurtling objects to the bending of the very fabric of reality, Control offers an experience that's as thought-provoking as it is exhilarating. It's a game that challenges conventions and invites players to immerse themselves in a world where the impossible becomes the norm. Now we're going to leave the shifting reality of the oldest house. We now embark on an interstellar journey to a distant, hostile planet. Our next title brings back a legendary franchise and introduces it to a new generation. At number 9, we have Metroid Dread, a name that has resonated across the gaming world upon its release in 2021. Developed by Mercury Steam and Nintendo, this game marked a triumphant return for the Metroid series, a beloved franchise with a storied history. Metroid Dread revives the story of Samus Aran, an intergalactic bounty hunter, as she lands on the mysterious planet of ZDR to investigate a dangerous transmission. The game is a homage to its predecessors, while being a revolution in its own right. Metroid Dread expertly marries side-scrolling action with the exploration and narrative depth, creating a seamless experience that's both nostalgic and refreshingly new. The game introduces several innovations, like the EMMI robots, which provide a new level of stealth and strategy to the gameplay. These relentless pursuers add a layer of tension and urgency, making each encounter a thrilling challenge. The game's world is richly detailed, with diverse environments that range from ancient ruins to high-tech facilities, each filled with secrets to uncover and hazards to navigate. The controls are precise, the combat satisfying, and the puzzle-solving aspects are cleverly designed. Metroid Dread received critical acclaim for its design and was a strong contender for Best Action Adventure at the Game Awards in 2021. This title not only rekindled the love for the Metroid series, but also set a new standard for what a modern side-scrolling adventure could be. From the futuristic challenges of planet ZDR, we move on to our next destination, which takes us back to Earth, but to a time and place far removed from our own. We travel to feudal Japan, a land of beauty, honor, and conflict. Number 8 is a title that's more than just a game, it's a cultural phenomenon. Ghost of Tsushima, developed by Sucker Punch Productions and released in 2020, is a stunning representation of feudal Japan. This game is a sprawling open-world adventure set during the first Mongol invasion of Japan. You play as Jin Sakai, a samurai warrior torn between upholding the traditional samurai code and adopting more unorthodox methods to save his homeland. The island of Tsushima is depicted with breathtaking beauty, from serene mountains and bamboo forests to war-torn villages and ancient shrines. The world feels alive, teeming with stories, characters, and events that draw you deeper into its narrative. The combat system in Ghost of Tsushima is a work of art, offering a blend of traditional samurai swordplay and stealth tactics. The narration explores themes of honor, sacrifice, and consequences of war, with a storyline that's both emotionally charged and thought-provoking. Ghost of Tsushima is not just about combat, it's about experiencing the life of a samurai. From composing haikus to partaking in traditional tea ceremonies, I love that part, the game offers a holistic view of samurai culture. It also features stunning visual and auditory design, with a soundtrack that complements the game's mood perfectly. The title is a testament to the power of video games as a medium for storytelling, delivering an experience that's as enriching as it is entertaining. 7th on our list is, oh boy, Doom, the 2016 reboot of the iconic franchise by ID Software. This game is a masterclass in first-person shooter mechanics, resurrecting the series with modern sensibilities while staying true to its roots. In Doom, you're the Doom Slayer, an unstoppable force against the hordes of hell. The game is set on Mars, where a UAC facility has been overrun by demons due to a failed teleportation experiment. The gameplay is fast, furious, and unapologetically brutal, cause Doom focuses on high-octane combat, encouraging aggressive, in-your-face tactics. The gameplay is satisfying with a diverse arsenal at your disposal. From the classic shotgun to the powerful BFG 9000, the game introduces the Glory Kill system, allowing players to execute demons in gory, visceral close combat sequences, which not only look spectacular, but also provide health pickups to keep the action flowing. The level design is intricate intricate, with hidden secrets and nods to the original games. The soundtrack, composed by Mick Gordon, complements the intense action with its heavy metal riffs, heightening the adrenaline rush. Winning the Best Action Game at the Game Awards 2016, Doom not only revived a beloved franchise, but also redefined the modern first-person shooter, setting a new benchmark for the genre. Number 6 is none other than The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Developed by Nintendo and released in 2017, this game is a landmark in open-world design, offering an expansive living world filled with adventure, mystery, and beauty. Set in the Kingdom of Hyrule, it reinvigorates the franchise with a level of freedom and exploration that had never been seen before in the series. In The Breath of the Wild, you play as Link, who awakens from a long slumber to a world in decay, threatened by the resurgence of the evil calamity Ganon. The game breaks away from the traditional linear structure of its predecessors, allowing players to explore its vast world at their own pace. The environment is a canvas for creativity, with dynamic weather, interactive elements, and a physics engine that encourages experimentation. The puzzles are ingenious, often requiring you to manipulate the environment in novel ways. Combat is versatile with a variety of weapons, shields, and tactics at your disposal. The narrative is subtly woven into the world, with history and stories embedded into the ruins, landscapes, and characters you encounter. Breath of the Wild won numerous awards, including Game of the Year at the Game Awards 2017, and is celebrated for its innovation, artistry, and ability to evoke a sense of wonder and discovery. Moving on from the vast open fields of Hyrule, we now delve into a world shrouded in darkness and challenge, where every step is a test of skill and perseverance. Halfway through our list, we come to a game that half of its players, including me, have never even been able to finish. And number 5 is Dark Souls 2. Developed by From Software and released in 2014, this game is a testament to the challenging yet rewarding gameplay. Set in the mysterious kingdom of Draenlek, Dark Souls 2 is known for its punishing difficulty, intricate level design, and deep lore. You play as the bearer of the curse, an undead character seeking to find a cure and uncover the secrets of a crumbling world. Dark Souls 2 builds upon the success of its predecessor, refining the combat system and introducing new mechanics, such as dual wielding and enhanced multiplayer experience. The game's world is interconnected, with each area revealing its unique challenges and secrets. The enemies and bosses are very challenging and have made more than a few people rage quit for a good reason. The game's atmosphere is somber and foreboding, with a subtle narrative that's pieced together through exploration, item descriptions, and encounters. Dark Souls 2 is not just about combat, it's about patience, learning from failures, which is hard to do, and the satisfaction of overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles. The game received critical acclaim for its depth, complexity, and the sense of achievement it offers, making it a standout title in the action RPG genre. Let me know if you were one of the few to beat the game by smashing that like button harder than you hit Nashandra. Leaving behind the dark and challenging realms of Draenlek, we now turn into a story that tugs at the heartstrings. Set in a world grappling with survival and humanity, our next game is not just a journey, it's an emotional roller coaster that redefined narrative storytelling in video games. At number 4, we immerse ourselves in the sad and harrowing world of The Last of Us, developed by Naughty Dog and released in 2013. This game is a masterpiece of narrative-driven gaming, blending intense action with deep character-driven storytelling set in a post-apocalyptic world ravaged by a fungal pandemic. The Last of Us tells the story of Joel and Ellie, two individuals brought together by circumstance and bound by the need to survive. Playing as Joel, a hardened survivor, you are tasked with escorting Ellie, a young girl immune to the infection, across the United States. What starts as a simple mission quickly evolves into a profound journey, exploring the themes of love, loss, and the human will to survive. The game's world is beautifully created yet fraught with danger, from infected creatures to hostile humans. The gameplay combines stealth, resource management, and visceral combat, creating a tense and immersive experience. Each encounter is a test of strategy and endurance. The narrative is the heart of The Last of Us, with voice performances and motion capture that brings the characters to life in an unprecedented way. The game's emotional depth, coupled with its innovative gameplay, earned it numerous accolades, including multiple Game of the Year awards. The Last of Us is not just a game, it's a moving story that stays with you long after the credits roll, a true testament to the power of video games as a storytelling medium. Now, as we leave the emotionally charged journey of Joel and Ellie, we venture into the world of myth and legend. Our next title takes us to a realm where fantasy and reality collide, creating an experience that's as vast as it is enchanting. Number 3 on our list is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, developed by CD Projekt Red and released in 2015. This game is an epic in every sense of the word. Set in a sprawling open world rich with history, culture, and intrigue, you play as Geralt of Rivia, a witcher, a monster hunter for hire, gifted with extraordinary abilities. The game's world is immense, filled with dense forests, bustling cities, and treacherous waters, each teeming with stories, quests, and secrets. The Witcher 3 elevates the open-world RPG with its deep narrative, complex characters, and moral choices that have real consequences. The game's quest design is unparalleled, with even side quests offering stories that are as engaging as the main narrative. Combat is strategic and rewarding, requiring players to use a mix of swordplay, magic, and alchemy to defeat a wide array of foes. The game's visuals are stunning, bringing the world of The Witcher to life with incredible detail. The soundtrack, with its haunting melodies, perfectly encapsulates the game's atmosphere. The Witcher 3 received universal acclaim for its ambitious scale, storytelling, and rich gameplay, winning numerous Game of the Year awards. It's a game that invites players to lose themselves in the world, offering an adventure that's as personal as it is epic. Now we have to move on from the mythical lands of The Witcher, and we now saddle up and head to the rugged frontiers of the Wild West. Our next game is a tale of redemption, freedom, and the dying light of the outlaw era. Securing the number 2 spot is Red Redemption 2, developed by Rockstar Games and released in 2018. This game is a monumental achievement in gaming, offering an open-world experience that's unrivaled in depth and detail. Set in the declining years of the American Wild West, Red Redemption 2 is the story of Arthur Morgan, a member of the Vanderlyn Gang. The game explores themes of loyalty, freedom, and the changing times as the era of outlaws come to an end. Red Redemption 2 is a masterclass in world building with a vast living world that reacts to your actions and decisions. From snow-capped mountains to swampy bayous, each environment is meticulously crafted and full of life. The game's attention to detail is staggering. From the dynamic weather system to the realistic wildlife, the game plays a blend of exploration, gunfights, hunting, and interaction with a cast of memorable characters. The narrative is rich and immersive, driven by strong writing, voice acting, and cinematic presentation. It is a game that allows you to live out your Wild West fantasies, offering freedom and adventure at every turn. The game received widespread acclaim for its storytelling, open world design, and technical achievements, earning it numerous Game of the Year awards. Red Dead Redemption 2 is not just a game, it is an experience that captures the essence of an era long gone but never forgotten. And now at the top of our list, at number 1, we have a chance for you to hit that subscribe button before it's too late. Ha ha ha, aren't I smooth? Actually, we have the world famous Elden Ring, developed by From Software and released in 2022. Oh boy, this game is a monumental achievement in the action RPG genre, set in the lands between, a realm crafted from the collaborative genius of Hidetaka Miyazaki and the fantasy novelist George R.R. Martin. Elden Ring invites players into a world of wonder, danger, and intrigue. In Elden Ring, you play as a tarnished, summoned back to the lands between to seek the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. The game combines From Software Souls-like signature challenging gameplay with a vast open world filled with secrets, dangers, and intricate lore. The combat system is deep and rewarding, allowing players to tailor their playstyle with a variety of weapons, spells, and skills. The world of Elden Ring is breathtaking, with diverse landscapes ranging from sprawling plains to eerie dungeons, and the game's narrative is as mysterious as it is captivating, encouraging players to piece together the story through exploration and interaction with characters. Elden Ring has been lauded for its ambitious scale, rich gameplay, and groundbreaking design, quickly becoming one of the most acclaimed games in recent history. It's a testament to the power of interactive storytelling and the limitless possibilities of the gaming medium. And there you have it, folks. Each of the titles left an incredible mark on the gaming world, offering experiences that are as diverse as they are profound. Whether it's the haunting beauty of Elden Ring or the gripping narrative of The Last of Us, these games have redefined what it means to be a video game. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will see you next time.